Hello, everybody. Today is August 8, 2024. um, Last time I made a video, I think it was either Saturday or last week. I don't know. Thing is, I got COVID, so I was out of commission until, well, I'm still kind of sick, but I think I feel good enough to make a quick video. So we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. I have 12 names. Most of them are big cap companies, setups that I like. There's a lot of nice setups coming up. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to make some money to the upside. Anyways, this is not financial advice. Make sure to do your own due diligence and please be very cautious when you trade. This is educational content, and if you see any utility on what I'm doing here, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would be very appreciated. So let's start with Apple. So Apple has a pretty nice setup on the, I was day trading Apple today, so, and I'm swinging some options for tomorrow. But anyways, I did post this chart on X. I also did post AMD. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post more. I definitely want to rest, and I wanted to make this video right after close and then call it a day. Anyways, we're over 35 SMA. I think this resistance level at 215 is critical. 215.5. Let's call it 215. Actually, we can go on this. Yeah, 215. And what I like about this is how the MACD is behaving with the TSI. I also like the RSI moving towards the 50 line right here. Same situation again with the TSI and MACD. Anyways, your resistance level is 215. I think breaking this level by tomorrow or Monday would be pretty critical for a continuation of the move. I think Apple has actually room to continue going up, at least to this area right here that I'm seeing, which is 224. That's a very nice move. I have a couple of swings for tomorrow. They're completely flat right now, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Let's see how it opens, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But that's what I have for Apple. I like what I'm seeing on Apple. I like all the moves that we had in the past. This cooling area right here was pretty nice as well. So, and the fact that we're still solid over the 35 SMA is a very good indicator. 215 is your resistance level right here. So next I'm gonna move to AMD. So this is one of my favorite setups right here. I think we do definitely have an opportunity to continue going towards 150. We crossed this resistance level at 134. I definitely believe that we can hit that 200 EMA or 250 pretty soon within the next week or so. Today we were up almost 6%. That was a very, very nice move for AMD. MACD and TSI are under the 0 line. The histogram is also looking good. The signal, or the MACD, is about to cross the signal line or is curling towards it. Same here with the TSI. So it wouldn't be a bad opportunity to buy, to go long, to buy some calls, thinking that this can go up to 150. It definitely has some momentum. The volume is not bad, but everything else that I see on the indicators for AMD is looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna move on to Amazon. But before that, remember this level right here. Your support right now is 134. Your resistance is 150. Keep an eye on this level right here. 134 is where it's gonna indicate everything else, and then keep an eye on this indicator. So let's move on to Amazon now. So another nice setup for Amazon. You have this low liquidity area right here. You have this resistance level right here at 167. Today was almost up 2%. Let's go to a lower time frame and it did have a very nice steady move towards the upside on the 1 minute chart. Let's go take a look at the 5 minute chart and see how this looks. Yeah, it just was a pretty steady move towards this resistance level. It didn't break it. So this was Monday. No, this was Friday. Monday. Here we have Wednesday. And this is Thursday. So yeah, it failed on Wednesday, but I think it's gonna break this level, and after that, then you can actually, sorry guys, I'm still sick. You can actually see a further move towards 200 EMA, and then you can continue going up. I really like Amazon. I was thinking today about buying some calls with expiration in, let me take a look, September 20th. And the cost right now the cost for this tomorrow is going to be different. They're about 7.6, where my price target would be 174. So, am I reading this right? Yeah. So they are not very cheap, but I do believe, oh, actually, let me, wait. I'm looking at the wrong name, actually. I was like, what is wrong with this? Okay, let's go to September 20. And I'm looking at a different screen right now. But I think that what we might actually, yeah, they're like about 800, 200. No, they're not. So 175, they're about 3.5 per contract. They are not too bad, actually. I do believe that 175 is a good level. Now you want to see a nice move breaking this resistance level at 165 and moving with momentum over the 200 EMA, which I think is going to happen. The MACD and the TSI is still bearish, but they're starting to look like they're going to curl. And I like that. So I'm going to give it a couple of more days. So probably not going to buy tomorrow. I want to see this level broken, and then I'm going to feel more comfortable buying calls that would expire probably September, or maybe, let's take a look how October, beginning of October looks like. Yeah, October 18. Yeah, they're a little more expensive, but then you can buy the 180 and they're 3.95 or so. We'll see what's the price for them tomorrow or on Monday. But anyways, that's a range. I like Amazon. I like Amazon a lot. I trade Amazon quite often. I did do some day trades for Amazon today, and you know, I was just playing. I'm just trying to get back into it. So they actually worked out, but again, they were day trades anyways. That's what I have for Amazon. Next, I have, let me see my list. I want to mention Bank of America because I think this sector is gonna bounce a little bit. So we had this whole move by the end of July, was it? Yeah, mid-July, and then by the end of July, we had this very dramatic move to the downside. And now I think we can expect a move to the upside. Let me check something really quick. Let's check Citibank, and can we find JP Morgan? Yeah, they are all behaving the same. Probably Wells Fargo is probably the same thing. Anyways, I'm just checking Bank of America because I used to trade a lot before, about 2 years ago or a year ago. Anyways, break this resistance level at 38.4, and then you have a nice move towards the 35 SMA, and then you have your next resistance. Well, your 35 SMA will be your next resistance level, and then you have 40, which is the next level that you have right here. I do believe that we can continue moving up. MACD and TSI are telling you the same situation here, but I would be a little bit more patient. I want to see if there is going to be a rejection on this area. Let's go to the 5 minute. And it tried actually to go here yesterday, and then it failed. Today got right on it. That's pretty interesting, right on this level, and then it got rejected again. So it's just a matter of time, I think, but I would just keep a close eye on this. And this is a stock that is easy, in my opinion, and it's not that expensive. It's easy to, execute your options contracts. So I like Bank of America for that reason, or I like this name for that reason, and because I'm also familiar with it. And I do believe that breaking this resistance level can actually bring some profits into some positions. I'm really excited because out of this list, there is a lot of setups that are very, very similar. If I would have put that on my list for today's video, it would have been about 25 names, and I really don't want to spend too much time today. Sorry about that, but there is a lot of similar setups that I've been seeing. Anyways, this is your resistance level. Breaking this would make me very enthusiastic to buy some calls or to go long. Anyways, that's what I have for Bank of America. Your level is 3840. That's what I'm reading right now. Let's go down to, where are you? To Google. And Google has another setup that is very similar to what we have, to what we are seeing now. Similar to, let's go to Amazon. It's kind of similar to this. Now the chart is different, but the MACD and the TSI have some similarities. What I like about this is the same thing. This, the MACD line and the TSI line are curling towards their signal lines. They're under the 0 line. The RSI is already moving towards the signal line as well and on their way to 50. That is also good. This gap right here got filled, which is this is one of the reasons why I always put those I guess graphs or those rectangles on my charts, is because it doesn't happen all the time, but it indicates to me that there is a little bit of a magnet going towards that gap. And the reason is because normally there is low liquidity on those areas. Anyways, so that gap got filled. Now you have this area that is not illiquid, but I think it's gonna start moving towards this. Now it did fail to break this resistance level at 164.50, and excuse me, and I do believe that we can definitely continue moving. I would wait. I don't think I want to trade this until I see the MACD and the TSI behaving in a little bit better manner. But so far I like the setup. By next week, I think we might see something pretty interesting going on. Unless there are some crazy news like what we had at the beginning of this week, well, we'll see. But if anything continues, let's say, for lack of a better term, in a normal way, I think we definitely have opportunities for Google, Amazon, AMD. There's a lot of stuff going on that is pointing towards opportunity. Anyways, that's what I have on Google. Your resistance level that has to break is 164.5, and then your next resistance level is going to be the SMA 35. That's what I have for Google. It's a good name. I like the setup. And then let me move to Microsoft. So Microsoft, I have another, sorry, I'm taking notes. We're bouncing on this support level. That is good. Today we went up 1%. It's a neutral candle. It doesn't look the best, but I do believe, however, that there might be this the 4-hour chart. This is looking good on the MACD and the TSI. I like to take a look at these indicators on the 1 day. I will give it more time. You didn't break the 200 EMA, so this setup is not the best, but I is still very positive on this as long as you don't break the support level. So you're at 398. That's your support. The current price, or actually we closed at 402 today, 402.69. We want to go over this level and then continue towards this next resistance, which is 415.50. So Microsoft, I would wait a little bit. I still like it. I was calling Microsoft back here, and it wasn't as low as it was on the under the zero line, but I was calling it here when I also called Meta and Netflix when they did those big moves. So these three names were moving pretty much in the same matter. And then I'm gonna show you Netflix next, and you will see how they also move, even though they obviously they're different business models. But okay, let's do Netflix. So that's what I have from Microsoft. Your support is 398, and then just wait until you break the 200 EMA to make any decisions. But so far, I'll give it a few more days and see what happens after that. So I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow. It might. I don't know if you have like a 2 or 3% day, but that's not very common on Microsoft. But I think we have time. I do like Microsoft anyways. Keep an eye on Microsoft. Netflix. So same thing here on the MACD and the TSI. We're moving up. Now we're on the SMA 35. We gotta break this, the SMA 35, and this resistance level to enter. But if you are looking at the MACD and the TSI, this looks pretty positive. I think that Netflix is gonna continue moving. Now, I was talking about Netflix down here when we had this move on the MACD and the TSI. This right here, and look what happened. Now, I'm not saying that now we're going all the way up to 700, which I thought we were at one point, but I do believe that there might be a nice continuation to the upside in some of these names. So Microsoft has something similar. I'm pretty sure Meta has something that is similar as well. Meta is already on the move, but I don't like how this whole thing looks right now. So I'm not touching Meta for now. Let's go back to Netflix. So yeah, your resistance level is the SMA 35 or the 35 SMA, however you wanna compute that, and then you have the resistance level at 636.8. That's what I have here, which is based on, actually let's be more accurate, which is based on this area right here. So yeah, you have 639. So let's keep an eye on the 35 SMA, and after that, I think this is going to continue running to the upside. I like the MACD and the TSI. That's what I have for Netflix. Now let's go to take a look at NQ. Look at this. So I think last week before on my last video, I mentioned NQ and I was saying, this is your level right here, which is 17,570. And it did break it, but then it came back. So I'm keeping this level right here. And now we had a very nice move to the upside today. I do believe that if we break this level right here, 18,700, we are just going to continue going up. I wouldn't even look at that 35 SMA as a resistance. I think I would go straight to 19.6. That's what I think on NQ. Let's wait for this level to break, which could happen tomorrow, and see if this is gonna continue. The MACD and the TSI is looking pretty good. Look what happened here as well. So that's why I like to see this, the strength of the momentum. But anyways, let's focus on this. Right, you're also riding the 200 EMA. That's also really good. So let's see if we break this level, which I think we want to break this resistance level at 18,700, and then next stop is very possible 19,700. That would be the next resistance level. That's what I have for NQ. And now let's go to NVDA. So this is something interesting. So I had this here, and obviously we went down, we filled this gap, and again, that's why I put these rectangles here, because even though it doesn't happen all the time, it is pretty, I guess, common for gaps to fill, even though they look like they are so far away from the price action. Sometimes you end up filling them And it feels like it's a sooner or later kind of deal, but it doesn't always happen. Anyways, Jesus. So today was up 6%. Very nice move over this resistance level, which is now support at 144. I think your next resistance level is 35 SMA, and then you have 117. I see opportunity right here. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't trade this very often, but I wouldn't be surprised if I buy it tomorrow. I really like it. I like what I'm seeing. So let me put this on I put my focus list on a post-it, so I see it on my screen the next day. Anyways, NVDA is looking good. Oh, my throat is killing me. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, that's what I have for NVIDIA. You're right on support at 101. And then resistance, you have your 35 SMA, which I don't think is going to matter in this case. It's just going to continue going up. So opportunity in NVIDIA. So if you're one of those people that really like this name and are complaining about the fact that you didn't catch this run, there might be a good chance you're now you have an opportunity to catch the next move. So I might personally buy some calls and play this. Let's take a look how expensive they. Oh, actually, you don't have to worry about that because you can use this, and the contracts for this ETF, which is a 2x long NVDA, are way cheaper than the contracts than NVIDIA, and this behaves exactly the same as NVIDIA. If you take a look at the candles, they are pretty much a copy and paste. So I might actually buy the NVDA because it moves at 2x. So this was up 12%, while NVIDIA was up 6%. I do the same with Tesla, but with a 2x ETF. Anyways, that's what I have for NVIDIA. Keep in mind the support level at 101, and your resistance level is 35 SMA, but I think you're just gonna go through it. So your next resistance level is 117. That's what I have for NVIDIA, and let's move down to QQQ. Okay, so this looks good. I like the MACD. I like the TSI. The RSI is already moving. This is great. Your resistance is 460. There is opportunity here. Now you're over the 200 SMA, 200 EMA. The 36, I'm sorry, the 35 SMA is right at the resistance level. Well, I do see, like, tomorrow we don't have any tomorrow we don't have any. Yeah, there is nothing tomorrow. Unless there is bad news, I think you're gonna continue moving up. You know? So yeah, there's definitely opportunity here. There's definitely opportunity. So I like QQQ. Just keep an eye on this. Your support level is 200 EMA and your resistance level is 460. That's QQQ. Now, let's see. I haven't mentioned Shopify in a while. So look at this crazy chart. Now, if we want to continue doing what I've been doing with gaps, then we have this nonsense right here. This is just crazy. It's gonna make it look so busy. Anyways, I do believe, let's fix this. I do believe now we have an opportunity to continue going towards 70. I didn't see that report or anything like that. Normally I don't, but I'm assuming that it was pretty decent since you were up 17%, was it? Yeah. And then you were up 7% today. So I think there's definitely an opportunity here. The continuation, it might persist by tomorrow. I do see that we are right on the 200 EMA. and almost done. So anyways, I think we can fill this gap pretty soon. You're over that 35 SMA, right on the 200 EMA. I do believe getting to this resistance level at 70 is very possible, and unless there is news or anything bad, what I might actually get some calls tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. But I like Shopify. It looks very nice. I mean, we've been talking about Shopify since the past earnings, and now we're here. Anyways, that's what I have for Shopify, and I'm gonna have to wrap it up quick because my throat is killing me. Anyways, XLK, that's what I have now. Okay, so I like the setup on the MACD and the TSI. The RSI is also looking pretty good. Your resistance level is 212. You're right on the 200 EMA. So I do believe that this sector, when this is the technology sector, is going to continue moving up in the next days. So there's definitely an opportunity to go from here at least to this resistance level, and then we can, pause and see if this move in the market is going to continue or not. Everything was pretty much green today, and it seems like tomorrow might be another green day, even though Fridays have a little bit less volume than the rest of the week. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. That's all I have for today. I'm glad I was able to make a video. See you guys tomorrow, or if not, over the weekend. Thank you. Bye bye.